We learned President Trump is now being treated with a drug produced by Foster City-based Gilead Sciences. He is now receiving Remdesivir, which has been shown to shorten hospital stays for some COVID patients. The president is also receiving an unapproved antibody drug. It's being tested in 70 locations, including right here in the Bay Area. KPIX5's Andrea Nakano joins us with a closer look at the treatment.
One of the clinical trials for this antibody cocktail produced by a company named Regeneron is taking place in Stanford. The trial is looking at whether or not this treatment can prevent the disease from becoming deadly. President Trump has already received aggressive treatment at the White House. According to his physician, Dr. Sean Conley, the president got a single 8-gram dose of an antibody cocktail created by Regeneron through an IV. The treatment is aimed at stopping the disease from progressing by neutralizing the virus.
On average, people who got the infusion of antibodies got better at half the time that people who didn't get them.
So far, 275 patients have gone through the clinical trial, but more will have to be done to get FDA approval. Whether the treatment will work for the president is still unknown. Doctors say it takes about 3 to 5 days from the date of exposure to really get sick.
The odds are not looking good for him in terms of progression of disease, and I would imagine he might need oxygen at some point.
Dr. Yvonne Maldonado adds only 20% of those infected go to the hospital. She points out Mr. Trump is over the age of 65, obese, and has high cholesterol.
The majority are older than 65, and the majority also have more than one underlying condition. He has 3.
While there are more than a dozen positive COVID cases now among those who attended the Supreme Court nomination event on Saturday, epidemiologist Art Reingold thinks it may be too early to get a full picture of the spread. Dr. Reingold says this is a reminder of how important it is to mask up and social distance.
The fact that we have public officials continuing to engage in this behavior means either that they basically that they think this is all a hoax.
Since the treatment has not been approved by the FDA, an average person would either have to go through the clinical trial or apply through the compassionate use program. Andrea Nakano, KPIX5.